All right, I think we should be live. All right, for the brothers out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. All right, first and foremost, we're going to give our praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Witchcraft. All right, double honor to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to our Akim that are pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, we're going to come at you with a quick lesson. It's going to be centered around Esau, the so-called white man, and the way he pushes his witchcraft through the media. Okay, because that's one way that the so-called white man, or that's one of the devices he uses to basically keep our people on a very low level mentally and spiritually. All right, he subconsciously puts a lot of these images and images and things in the media to basically subconsciously make our people finished and make our people not have any knowledge and docile and stupid. Okay, all right. So we'll start with that 9:24, and we'll just build in the spirit, y'all brothers. Anything y'all want to bring out or precepts, go ahead. Bro.
This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
That's right. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Which who is the wicked? The wicked is the so-called white man. All right. The so-called white race. All right. The Caucasian. All right. The earth is given into his hand. He basically owns the media. He owns all the natural resources. He accumulates most of the natural resources of the world. All right. He has all the financial power, military power, and through his financial power, he's able to manipulate the media and control what goes out there, because there's actually, I believe, 6 corporations that own all of the media that you watch, all the TV that you watch, and everything that gets out there. There's 6 major corporations that own those. All right, and they're owned by the elite financial banking families, which are your Rothschilds, Rockefellers, DuPonts, Gettys, Vanderbilts. All these top Jewish banking families own most of the information that gets out there. So with that being said, you should be questioning what gets put out there, and you can continue on that, and then y'all brothers got it.
I'll start back at the top. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
All right, and he covered the faces of the judges thereof. All right, which the judges are the judges of our people. YAHAWASHI being the greatest judge, and there's a certain thing called iconoclasm. All right, which means image destruction. So he has basically whitewashed all of the prominent Israelite figures in history. All right, YAHAWASHI being the main one, as I said before, but also through so many more others. All right, so he has found a way to erase and whitewash history. All right, to basically keep our people from recognizing who they are.
Yeah, and he uses entertainment, such as television, sports, news, these award shows. He uses all those to blind the people from them actually see what's going on.
That's right. Yeah, distraction. Right. But it says, if not, where and who is he? So if it's not the so-called white man that rules the earth and is the devil, all right, then who is he? That's a question. know, that should pose a question in your mind, like, all right, if it's not the so-called white man that's destroying the earth, right, and covering the faces of the judges, then who is it? All right, Nate, you about to say something?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that word entertainment, it goes back to the mind. It basically means to hold the attention of the mind, and that's exactly what it does. It takes your mind off the things that are going on in the world to put your attention on the things that are really meaningless.
God, that's you know, if I could say, that's why Hollywood is so big, man. That's the reason Hollywood is so big nowadays. That's why you got those East Indians over there even want to try to emulate Esau by calling it Nollywood. And I know the brother had a definition, the brother Nathaniel, he had a definition for he went into the breakdown of Hollywood, man, because at the end of the day, the Esau still has that he has that medium, and it's through his media of Hollywood. That's how he keep a covering cast over the faces of the judges thereof, through him constantly repetitively showing you images of white Israelites, a white God, that causes Jake to not to see the Heavenly Father in his true sense of him being a dark-skinned Israelite, man. And that's casting a spell on the people, man.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And that's a heavy point because it's white supremacy. Okay, through images, he's able to control the masses. All right, through images and you know, subconscious. Also get Ephesians 6 and 12. All right, but through these images, all right, he's able to get control over the masses. All right, he's able to basically brainwash the masses into thinking that he is God. All right, especially through that image of Caesar Borgia, all right, who they propped up to be Jesus Christ. Okay, they have that's white supremacy right there. You know? They've duped you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They've bamboozled you into thinking that the so-called white man is God. All right, so by him propping up the image as, you know, the image of Jesus as the so-called white man, then you subconsciously look at him as an authority.
Hey, if I could say, what is the saying that's done in the world? They always say sin is believing. And what did the scriptures say about Israelites, that Jacob requires a sign? So for us, we didn't necessarily follow Jake didn't follow Moses out of his mere words. It was, they seen the power. They seen YAHAWASHI with this man. They seen the powers that was worked through Moses by YAHAWASHI. That's what made the people follow him. Because seeing is believing. And that's how Esau cast spells on people to this day, by constantly, repetitively showing images unto Jake. And Jake believes on these things, man.
And I got that definition of Hollywood and its origin. The word Hollywood actually consists of two words, and the first word is holy, and the second word is wood. And this particular wood came from a tree, and I got the breakdown right here. And the holy wood makes very good wands that can be used to banish unwanted entities and command and evoke spirits. Holy wood planted near home is said to repel poison and protect from witchcraft and lightning. The wood has the power to tame animals and flowers and to create water. Herbal water made with holy wood has protective properties. So holy wood is a tree that had many uses, but its main use was for magic, such as casting spells for material gain, physical revenge, beauty, protection, luck, and dream magic. The modern day, the modern definition of Hollywood is the American motion picture.
Yeah, so if I could, you know, just chime in on that, you know, they do it under the guise of being holy. Okay, all right, you know, as the brother was saying, you know, they say holy wood, you know, because America, they do everything. The so-called white man, he does everything under the guise of being good, you know, of something that's very great, you know. But Hollywood has pushed out bad images to our people over decades, man.
Blasphemous images, man. Blasphemous images to our people.
Yeah, and you look at a lot of like these Disney movies and a lot of these you know, if you look at these Disney movies, a lot of them you see a lot of sexual images, all right, that are pushed to the children, and so that goes to show you they do it from a young age.
Okay.
You know, but Hollywood has always pushed out a very, very wicked vibration, all right. And like the brother Tazabah was saying, that imagery is key, you know. But get that. Let's get some more scriptures. Get that. Yeah.
This is Matthew 16 and 4. It says, "A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign."
Yeah, because our people are wicked and adulterous, and they seek after a sign. Okay. They want the Most High to basically, you know, for them to believe it, they have to see it. Like the brother Tazabah was saying, you know, he made that point that, you know, for them to follow Moses, all right, you know, he had to bring manna from heaven, you know, bread from heaven. You know, he had to strike the rock, you know, for them to follow him, because that's our people. You know, they don't want to wake up until they actually see it in front of their face.
Yeah.
That's and like the brother beautifully brought out, you know, that's Esau plays on that. Okay. You know, he realizes that, and he plays on Jake's weakness.
I actually got a precept. This is, and I'm gonna go into the definition of brothers, bear with me. This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 27. It says, a man, and this is really going into us proving that Esau was behind this, because Jake ain't putting these images up. Moab, Ammon, you know, they ain't putting these images up. It's Esau. Esau's doing this. This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 27. That hath a familiar spirit, or that is a wizard, shall surely be put to death. They shall stone them with stones. Their blood shall be upon them. Now I'm finna go into the interlinear and go into wizard. And this is gonna prove that this is speaking of Esau, man. Yeah, now Satan wanna fuck with the
Yeah, you good, bro. Keep going.
Well, just to go, I had looked it up because I had a feeling Satan was gonna start messing with the devices. But when you go into the word wizard, it means it goes. The definition is a knowing one, and that's the key point. And that's what the brother had went into earlier with the Hollywood. He's casting spells, man. So Esau is the conjurer. He's the person that's casting the spells, and has under his spell of wickedness, man, because he's conjuring it through his images, through his media, and that's what the scriptures tell you. So is the ruler, so is the people. Praise him. So Esau was leading these people down that road to be rebellious against YAHAWASHI, and it's through his Hollywood and through his media, in which that's what's causing our people even more to go off here in Babylon. Salah, go ahead up.
No, I was just saying, because you say that Satan is causing our people to even go farther into Hollywood. Look, what do they call Atlanta now? Black Hollywood.
Yeah, Black Hollywood, and everybody wants to be what? And I always tell brothers that when I come out, I stay in Alabama. I stay in a small city. Every small city with states bordering or neighboring the state of Georgia, more importantly Atlanta, everybody wants to be like Atlanta, man. Everybody wants to be like Atlanta. If you're not from Atlanta, in Atlanta, that's the thing, man. No brothers is in Atlanta, but me being here, that's the end all be all for Jake. If Jake can move to Atlanta and make it, hey, you've made it, man. to go to Atlanta, man. That's the spells that's being cast from Esau. I'll read this over one more time. This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 27. A man also or woman that hath a familiar spirit, or that is a wizard, shall surely be put to death. They shall stone them with stones. Their blood shall be upon them. So Esau has proven himself through his media to be a wizard, man. With the messing with the connection, if a brother could, I don't know if you can video share, but it goes into, matter of fact, here it is. Now I have it. Salakia, here it is.
Good, bro.
Oh, okay. It's coming up. Salak. Okay. It says for wizard, it says a knower, one who has a familiar spirit, a familiar spirit, soothsayer, necromancer, and it goes down to the Strong's definition, properly a knowing one, specifically a conjurer. It's a person that conjures. He begins it. A conjurer is a person that begins something. He begins the spell and he sends it out. A necromancer. That's speaking of Esau, man. That's how he was able to gain the mind of our people through his images, because he know that Jake is a people that requires a sign.
But you know, it's not just images either. Like they also do it through the music as well.
Oh yeah, con.
Really listen to music. What did you hear? Fuck this bitch. You know, cheat on your commit adultery, sell drugs, kill. You know, and all that stuff. I mean, if you think about it, and it happened progressively. Like when you go back into the music back in the 1980s, it was more political. You listen to it now, it's all destructive, and there's an emotional attachment to music. You can be riding in the car and you can listen to a love song with emotion, and another song goes on, and now you feel all turned up and cranked up because you're listening to kill this nigga, fuck that nigga, whatever, you know? That's
why, like, a lot of rappers like Waka Flocka and, you know, a lot of these, you know, turn up rappers or whatever, you know, they get Jake real amped up into doing wickedness. You know, when Jake is about to go hit a lick in the hood, they're not about to listen to some classical music. You know? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they're not about to listen to some smooth jazz.
Hey,
they're gonna listen to that type of music, but that, you know, just to go back to the point, that's not that's all systematic. That was systematically put up by Esau, because what is being funded right now? Esau pays these guys millions. Just you know, Esau is giving Jake, you know, $2-3 million deals, you know, over you know, songs that are dumb as hell. You know, because they're funding stupidity. Everything that, you know, what's winning today is just stupidity. You know how, you know, you gotta have, you know, at least three different colors in your hair today.
Hey, I got a pre-sale for you, huh?
God, yeah. But you know, that's what Esau is pushing out there. And that's what he's pouring his money into, is basically destroying the Israelite community, okay, by pushing out mumble rap and, you know, just pushing out that real weirdo spirit, man.
Yeah, because like matter of fact, I'm gonna expound upon it after I read. This is 1 John chapter 2 verse 16. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, it is not of the Father, but is of the world. And what did the Lord tell us? He told us that love not the world, neither the things in it. And through Esau's media, he teaches you to have a pride of life, to have a love of the world, have lust. These are all the things that you know, YAHAWASHI is totally against, man. Like, I'll read it over. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, like the brother was just going into. What it'll teach you to, hey man, go bang off on Jake's wife, knowing that she got a man, but Jake can still do it. Why? Because of the music's telling you to do it. That's what makes a cool Israelite nowadays. Right. You to bang off on another Jake's rib, man.
Yeah,
that's the lust of the flesh.
That's what sells nowadays. You know, as far as music, it all sounds the same. Isaiah 5:20, but that's what sells nowadays. Is just straight pure stupidity, man. You know, I'm gonna do the, you know, just glorifying drugs that that destroy, that will kill you. You know, lean, Molly, Percocets, all these drugs will kill you and destroy your brain cells. But that's what's glorified in rap today. And like I said, that's what Esau is basically granting deals for. Even you know, your athletes, you know, these are all just major distractions, you know, through Hollywood and all that. It's all systematic. Everything that this so-called white man is doing is basically to destroy, you know, the family. You know, to destroy your family, to destroy, you know, masculinity. You know,
equality. You know?
Yeah.
What these athletes and rappers pushing now? The equality. They put on shoes, clothing.
Con.
Like, why would you want to be equal to your enemy?
That's right.
That's beautiful.
We let's start with the apostles on down. We're not ignorant to
I got the precept. That was the next precept.
That's beautiful. Go ahead.
All right, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. And what are his devices? Hollywood, man, the media, music, television, movies. Those are one of his devices to keep our people down, and to keep our people constantly warring against each other, to keep our people constantly in an inferior state of mind, not in a rulership mentality. You know, constantly keeping our people against YAHAWASHI himself, man. Because everything that Esau pushes in his media is not for the benefit. What's the word? For the benefits of YAHAWASHI, the Most High getting his glory. It's all about Esau giving glory unto the creature, man. The lust of the flesh and the eyes, man.
Exactly, bro. It's all about glorifying the flesh, and that's beautiful, bro. Because that's what they do. All they do is just glorify the flesh. How can I please the flesh? You know, because all this music today, all it is niggas bragging about what they got over the next nigga.
Yeah, con. That damn YOLO spirit shit, man.
Yeah, I got this Maybach. I got this you know, I got your bitch. I got you know, I got stacks of money and you don't. That's all that whole braggadocious shit, and all that is self-hatred.
Con.
All that is self-hatred and insecurity. Because, you know, if you had real money and substance, anyone that has real money and substance, you don't brag about it. You know, it's just in you. It's nothing. You're internally rich, you know, but that just goes to show that these niggas, it shows their mindset is very simple. You know, very simple mindset. They don't, you know, they ain't never had shit. So all a nigga does is brag about, you know, what he has over the next man, but that's just, you know, it's no substance. This money doesn't mean shit anyway.
It's
valueless. It's paper. The only thing that gives this money in this society value is your belief. That's it. Because it's not backed by anything.
Got it. Get that Ephesians 6 as well.
I got it. This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yeah, that's right. Spiritual wickedness in high places. And that's, you know, The lesson is called "The Devil Uses Witchcraft Through His Media." All right, he uses his media. That's spiritual wickedness in high places because the media is everywhere. All right, he uses this media. You know, who doesn't watch TV? Who doesn't go to the news for information? You know,
that's the second.
Yeah,
that's not to cut you off. That's the second most powerful weapon Esau has outside of the sword itself.
Yeah.
You know, that's his most powerful outside of dropping that thermonuclear missile. How does Esau control the world? Through his media.
Yeah.
But you got it, Doc. Salak.
Nah, go ahead, bro. Read that one more time, bro.
This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
So it's not a carnal war with Esau because that's not how we're gonna win. All right. You know, because Esau, like the brother Taza Bob brought out, you know, Esau's gift is the sword, is weaponry and guns and you know all these different instruments of destruction that he has, that YAHAWASHI gave him, right? So that's not what we're up against. Go ahead, bro.
But against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this
the
world.
Rulers of the darkness. And that's demons, man. That's high-level witches and warlocks and witchcraft, man. That's what this is, man. Spiritual wickedness in high places. You know? That's what we're up against, man. You know, there's a saying that you know, if you don't think for yourself, then someone's gonna think for you.
God.
But that's Jake. Jake doesn't think for himself, and Esau is thinking for him.
God.
Esau is putting all these images. You know, Esau is, you know, because you got to think about. You know, if someone asks you what you're doing, I'm watching TV, right? So that means you're basically you're putting your whole energy into the television. If you watch some of these kids and how they watch the television, they are glued in. You watch a young child. You know, I watch my son. I see my son watch the TV sometimes, and you can't take their eyes off that shit. That shit is a real spell, you know.
Yeah.
Because that TV is pushing. You know, it's a magnet, man. You know.
And what a lot of people don't understand about television is a lot of the messages that you see on television are subliminal, right? And our subconscious mind picks up those subliminal messages. So what you don't see right now will manifest later on.
Yeah, it's true. And if I could say, they don't really call it this anymore. They call it TV. But, you know, years ago, they would call it television programming.
Con, I was meditating on that earlier. Con, you right.
And it's programming, you know. They're programming your mind, man. That's what they're doing. They're programming. You know, it's a program. It's basically a system. You know, it's a brainwashing. You know, they want to basically conquer your mind, and that's why I said, like, for you to just sit there, just sit down and put your energy into watching TV. That's laziness, man, and it's lazy, and you're allowing the TV to think for you.
God.
You got people who record shows.
Yeah.
It's like, I gotta be in front of my TV at this time.
Yeah.
You know, that on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm. And they're being sucked into the TV. Like they will literally allow a show to dictate their emotions. Like, you know, sometimes I see my sister watching TV, and she'll be pissed off about a fictional. The show will be completely fictional.
God.
Pissed off, like, damn, why the fuck did so and so die? Like, that's really have her shook. You know what I'm saying? That TV, it is thinking. It is thinking for you. All right. So if you don't think for yourself, then Esau is gonna think for you. You have to take control over your mind. You have to take control of your thoughts through the scriptures. You know, go back to YAHAWASHI. Go back to your power and you know, think, have independent thought. You know, And don't just let Esau just dictate, you know, everything, you know, from your mind. Go ahead.
You know, so that absolutely, like I could say, Chuck, you know, and that's why a lot of people have these, a lot of Jakes have this unrealistic expectation of what life should give them. You know, you have these women out here that think that this dude is supposed to be a certain way. And you have these Jakes out here thinking that they're supposed to be a certain way, this woman's supposed to be a certain way. You know, and it's just completely unrealistic. So you never really attain that thing that you're supposed to be in your life. You're actually seeking and searching. How many so-called rappers out there, 35 years old, still living in their mom's basement, talking about something? You know, they're about to be the next rapper, the next big thing. You know what I'm saying? And how many women out there searching for that baller? You know, hopping from dude, but they're searching for that baller, and they got 5 or 6 different baby daddies. You know?
Yep. Read that one more time, Uncle Shot, Ephesians 6 and 12. You know, that's a heavy precept, man. You know, we're up against you know, very, very high level spiritual wickedness, man. You know, that's what we're up against. You know, this is you know, they have conquered the minds of our people.
God.
The masses. You know, the masses are basically being duped, man. You know,
God.
they're poo-poo brains.
And only through the spirit of YAHAWASHI can, you know, can people come out of this, man. Only through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, brothers be of that number. Before that, brother, y'all say mess with me. Nathan Layala. Before he bring that out, I want to bring out this again, because here we are, we're brothers, but yet we're telling, hopefully, how to you know, basically evade Esau's devices, man, because we're not ignorant of it. They're ignorant of it. Like, you can tell them all day, every day, give the precepts and everything, but yet Jake ain't gonna get it, man. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11, and then you can pull out yours. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us. It said less. Only through the spirit of YAHAWASHI is Satan not, because speaking of YAHAWASHI, man, because we were once those 2/3, man.
Right.
We were once caught up in the world, caught up under that same spell. But through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, we were able to come out of it. It says, goddamn Satan calling. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant, man. That's why YAHAWASHI put the spirit on brothers to bring forth this lesson this day, man. Right. And yet it's still an elect man out there right now, caught up on TV, caught up on movies, caught up in the spirit of Babylon. And through this lesson, Lord willing, and he'll come out of it, man. But you got it up.
Do that. Ephesians 6 and 12.
This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
That's right. And powers, all right, Esau has power on the left-hand side. All right, there's powers on the left-hand side, which are demons. All right, Esau, you know, they have high-level demons that they get their inspiration from. All right, they get their instruction from very high-level demons. All right, and they basically tell them what to do.
Yeah.
From you know, certain elites, very, very top elites, they get counsel from the spiritual demon Satan himself. You know? Yeah. All right, so you know, these are things that we're up against. You know, a lot of these and we'll get that in a second too, but it's he that winketh with the eye, and I'm just paraphrasing the scripture, he that winketh with the eye and maketh hands with his signs with his hands. You know, you know, Esau, they have certain you know, mannerisms that they put out there. Like, you know, when you first come into the truth, you start learning about the Illuminati and the Baphomet sign, or you know, you watch certain music videos and little subliminal, you know, little stuff, you know, the all-seeing eye and stuff like that, right? You know, but these are the type of things that they do, you know, because it's masonry and it's witchcraft, you know. You know, a lot of these celebrities and Hollywood actors, they pay homage to the elites and those demons, man. That's what they're doing. They're paying homage to their demons because they get power. They get their power on the left-hand side. All right. Yeah, go ahead.
So I was going to ask you, it's not just homage, it's a requirement.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases. It's a requirement for them to do the things they do. A lot of people don't know this, but if you listen to all different genres of music, you listen to rap, you listen to pop, R&B, all of their genres are talking about the same thing, because Esau has a criteria on the type of music that you
Yeah, because you know, there's an umbrella of there's an umbrella that you know, these top corporations, they own and accumulate most of the media. That's just what it is. All right, so they have say so of what gets out there. You're not gonna see the truth. You know, you're not gonna see Israel, you know, Great Millstone on live television. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna see any of the truth on live television, man. You know, and they sprinkle little tidbits, you know, here and there, especially in movies, you know, about martial law and destruction and everything. So they sprinkle the truth out there, but I'm talking about as far as, you know, you want the Bible and you know, you want it broken down, you know, in the correct way. You're not gonna get that.
Well, if I can say, that's why they put it in movies and R&B and rap
and entertainment.
And entertainment, because it seems as if it's not real. You know.
So that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Acting for people portray a whole different person. So if I'm on the other side looking at you, I'm like, you know, that's really not him.
Yeah,
you know, that's really not going to happen.
Yeah. It seems like but that's one of the biggest devices of distraction is you know, putting it right in front of your face, man.
You know? Hiding the truth in plain sight.
Yeah, hiding the truth in plain sight. That's right, bro.
Yeah, and you know, the word actor actually goes back to the Greek word hypocrite. Well, it goes back to the word hypocrite. Hypocrite goes back to the Greek word Christ, which actually means deceiving.
Yeah, because that's, you know, Jake always said, yeah, you acting. You know, you putting on a show. That's not who you really are. But you know, you're basically entertaining, man. You know, but bring out let's get put that in there.
This is Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
That's right. So if it weren't for the elect, all right, then you know, the whole earth would be finished. We would all just be zombies under Esau, man. We would all just be dumb and stupid, you know, just sheep, you know. But there is an elect. The Most High has woken up the elect and brought them to the light of the truth, and you know, that way we're not fooled. Like the brother said, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Okay, we are completely aware. All right, and like it says, the days wouldn't be shortened, you know, if it weren't for the elect. For the elect's sake, the days have to be shortened, man. Okay? Read it one more time.
Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved,
That's right. So in other words, if this place continues on, all right, if there were no elect, right, then Esau would just basically destroy the whole world. There would be no one saved. Including himself. If there was no elect to deliver out of this place, then the Most High, this place would just be completely, totally wasted, man.
And Jacob would welcome it, man. Jake would welcome it because he's caught up under that spell. It's like you being Salah. Can y'all brothers hear me?
Yeah.
That's if it was left up to Jake would have it no other way. That Jake Esau to do these things because he's under that spell, man. Literally, he walked off a cliff. Because I know brothers have seen videos or seen a movie where a person is being put on a spell, and that the conjurer of that spell tells this person to just walk off the cliff, man. And that's Jake. Jake just walks to his death, man.
Yes.
If it wasn't for YAHAWASHI, Jake would have a spell cast on him, and Jake would welcome his death, man, because he's caught up under this spell. He don't see it.
Yeah, that's right, bro. Because Esau has puppet strings over you niggas. Esau is a puppet master. He's the puppet master. He is he basically calls the shots. All right, and he's basically controlling your every move. Okay, he's telling you, like I said, he dictates how you think. He's telling you how to think. He controls your emotions, just like Nathaniel was bringing out. Through your music, he can invoke certain emotions on you through the music, through the movies. All right, and that's just surface level stuff. They got all kind of stuff out here. All right, that really plays. Yeah. They got so many things that really plays on your on your mind, man.
Yeah, but that goes right back into what the first precept that the brother brought out, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Yeah. What did Yahawashi say? He was like, "Hey man, I can't stay here." He told the disciples, "I can't stay here, man, because the prince of the air is coming. The ruler of this world." So seeing that Satan is in his rulership now, the Lord is telling you that, hey man, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And in this wickedness, Esau has control over everything, just as well as when Yahawashi comes back to deliver us and bring salvation unto us, and the world will be set up in righteousness. Yahawashi and Yahawashi being at the forefront of it, because it's only going to be nothing but righteousness being pushed. Now that we're in the season of wickedness, man. We're in a season of wickedness, so of course everything that comes out is gonna be wicked, man. So even through Esau's media, he's gonna push wickedness. This is what it's about, man. Esau, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and Esau being at the forefront of it. But you brothers got it. Y'all brothers got it.
Fine. Yeah, we're gonna grab a few more and then probably close up. But, you can get
this is Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
That's right. The earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, man. And who, just like the brother Tyler was saying, who is the earth under control of? So-called white man, okay? He controls the resources, just like we were saying. He owns the media, all right? He finances these countries. He finances everything, man. He has all the power in this world, all right? So who do you blame? You can't blame the Great Millstone. A lot of these scoffers, they're dumb as hell, because how the hell are we the problem and we don't control shit? We're broke as hell.
Right.
God.
We're just speaking out against it. You niggas hate it because really ultimately you hate the Lord.
This is Isaiah 5:20. woe unto them that call evil good,
Yeah,
and good evil.
That's what I wanted, bro. That's the spirit. Yeah. Hey, well, you know, this place is totally upside down, bro. You know, woe to them, destruction to them that call good evil and evil good. Because, you know, everything in this society, everything that's evil in this, everything that's evil, all right, they call is good in this society. Homosexuality, they make great money. It's profitable to be a homosexual in society. You know, you eat pork. Niggas love pork. You can start a pork business and make millions.
The barbecue industry.
Lobster, all that
garbage. Yeah, you gotta be kidding. You know, but that's hey, it's profitable to be a wicked. Wickedness is profitable in this society. And on the flip side, you know, here it is. We're doing the right thing, and we're not the hottest thing. You know?
Nah. Brothers are here. Brothers are in righteousness, and brothers' names are being vilified, man.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord said, "Warn to those that call evil good and good evil," man. Right. Here it is, brothers are preaching the gospel of YAHAWASHI, but yet we're being vilified in Esau's media. Still, we're part of his media because the internet is a part of it's a media at the end of the day. And here we are being called rapists, we've been called child molesters, we've been called bumbleites, we've been called bums, like with everything that that has a negative connotation attached unto it is attached to the men of the Lord, man.
Yeah, and that's how
by designs of Esau.
Yeah, and that's how the so-called white man has been able to justify war to the American people. All right, because he has created a terror, you know, basically terror through the Muslims. You know, now everyone points their fingers at the Muslims, and all these Americans are anti-Muslim. All right, why? Because of Esau. Esau put that in the media. You know, these Muslims are terrorists, and you know they gotta go, and they push that spirit of Islamophobia.
You know, it's funny that you said it. If I could just add to what you're saying about the shop. Like if you look at old school cartoons, black and white cartoons, right? Who did you see as the villain? You always kind of see the Muslims with the turbans and the sword or whatever, and they was vilifying people. And what Esau calls it, they call it problem, action, solution. I don't know if you ever heard of that terminology. That's something that's a real terminology. Problem, action, solution. They create the problem.
Oh yeah.
They react, and then they present the solution to the problem.
Yeah, and that's yeah, just like you said, and that's also order out of chaos. So they create the chaos, all right, and then they create, just like you create the solution. They bring order out of it, and that's how they're going to justify to the masses. That's how the masses are going to be are going to come up against the elect, is because they're going to push in that media, and they're going to put a negative connotation on the Israelites and black men with beards. You know, they're crazy and you know, they're crazy and violent and military terrorist organization. You about to say something?
Yeah, if I can say, because the bar was going into it. That's why they don't call us the Hebrew Israelite. They call us the black Hebrew Israelite. So they can have something to put on us, so they can cause that, like you were saying, the problem, the action. That's that action that they're gonna put on us.
Come.
Yeah, because that's they always that word black already has a negative connotation on it. Even the very definition of the word black. That word black just means dark, you know, void of light. You know,
and any organization that the so-called black men start, they always paper with black. Like, you got the Black Panthers, you got the Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything that the so-called Negro, the so-called black man does in this country, they always add black to it to put that name.
And just to speak on that, really, when you hear the word black now, Esau has got it programmed into people to think when you hear the word black, it means adversarial unto white supremacy. Black Lives Matter, Black Panthers, Black Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah.
That's all saying. That's all of these people are what going. They're adversarial unto white supremacy.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, now they're gonna label us. Hey, those Black Hebrew Israelites that are speaking on the corner. Hey, you stay away from those guys.
Yeah.
That's the connotation that goes along with us now.
Yeah.
Right?
And what is that doing? That's sparking the race war. That's doing the sparking the race war. You know, you got Trump, all these Trump supporters. You know that when they push that black stuff out there, all they're doing is just trying to spark the spark more racial tension in America. All right, and you know, further bring this place into division.
Con.
But you know, these are the devices of the so-called white man. Okay, he always uses you know, his media to basically project certain images and project certain mindsets onto you people.
Yeah.
You know, even through school, you know, through a young age, he's constantly pushing out. You know, he's constantly telling you what to think and what to do and how to dress and how to act. We're slaves, man. We're subject unto this white man system. Everything we do, the way we act, the way we talk, the way we dress, shit, we speak in English, man. We ain't speaking Hebrew. You know, we speak in the so-called white man's language.
If I can say it, because you just said they try to what's right for women, what's wrong with women. When I was in the world, when I was in high school, I had on a shirt that said "crack is whack." So crack is whack. What's wrong with that? They suspended me for wearing that shirt.
Yep.
So what you want me to have on a shirt that say "crack is not whack"?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, they want to put a sign up that says drug-free schools.
Right. What's the difference?
Yeah.
That's true, bro. Yep.
Live with that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can finish up on that and then we'll close up.
It's Isaiah 24. I started at 5.
Yeah. I was gonna say start. Wait, let me see. Yeah, you can start 5.
Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Yeah, because the so-called white man, he doesn't keep the laws, he doesn't keep the ordinances of the Most High. Right? That's why this place is totally backwards. That's why, you know, everything is just do as thou wilt. You know, free country. You know, go ahead.
Free will.
Verse 6. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
That's right. Therefore the inhabitants are burned. All right, and that's what's gonna happen, man. A lot of niggas gonna get burned, man, through thermonuclear destruction, through that thermonuclear fire.
And they earned it, man. They fucking earned it, man.
Yeah, they earned it. Yeah, because they submitted. They submitted to Daddy Esau, man.
Done.
You know, they gladly took their slavery, their Esau, man, and just basically defeated. Gladly, a nigga is gladly defeated by the so-called white man.
Yeah.
You don't want to ride. You don't want to shot. He just wants to go deal with Esau, man, for everything.
Well, you know, Esau he offers the nigga you know, that material gain, whether it be real or unreal.
Yep.
You know, and the nigga wants to go for it. He wants to reach for that. You know, it's like you holding a carrot in front of a horse.
Yeah, it's true, bro. That was it on that?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, so you know, Lord willing, you brothers, you had anything, Tazaba?
No. That was it.
Yeah, that was a good lesson, bro. Yeah, with that, you know, want to give our praise to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Witchcraft. Lord willing, brothers, were edified. And until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.